Hello, friend. My name is Tim Shurr. Welcome to the Millionaire Maker Mindset course. I'm really excited that you're with me because I'm going to share with you what took decades for me to learn and acquire. And it really is the secret to feeling like a millionaire. There are a lot of programs out there that talk about how you can create financial abundance and the path to seven figures and how to be a millionaire and a multimillionaire. But the one thing that those courses do not share with you is how do you develop the feeling inside that you're worthy of this? How do you get past the self-sabotage? How do you keep yourself focused? What happens when you make a bunch of money and then you find a way to blow it or lose it all, or something happens that's completely out of your control and you're back to square one again? How do you rebound and become wealthy once more? See, it doesn't seem like any of the books or the programs that I ever read really talked about that. They just talked about saving all your money and living beneath your means. But they really didn't give me the mindset or the strategies, the specific beliefs, the specific habits that I needed to develop to become financially independent. And so that's what I study. In fact, for the last 34 years, I've been studying human behavior, trying to figure out what drives us at the deepest level. I had a lot more hair when I started out. And what I've learned from my own journey, and then of course from interviewing and becoming friends with many millionaire and multimillionaire earners, is that there are a specific set of beliefs and habits and strategies that all millionaires use to be able to attain and maintain wealth. And that's what I want to share with you, because there is no single path to fortune and fame. There just isn't. There are so many different ways. Most people make their money either investing in real estate or the stock market, or they've got a business. They're not just an entrepreneur. They've developed a business that makes money when they're not working. And that has allowed a lot of people to become financially independent. Of course, people get rich from winning the lottery. They get rich from trying something out and it hits, and all of a sudden they are, going viral on YouTube. But then people have a hard time maintaining that. Right? Sometimes people will inherit money. And so all of a sudden their late aunt that they didn't even know passed away, and now they have, $100,000 in the bank. And what do? They go buy a fancy car. They go on big expensive vacations. They have the time of their life for about a year. And then they realize, oh, you had to pay taxes on that, or, oh, I spent all my money and now I don't have any other ways of having more money come in. And they didn't spend time collecting wisdom. And so they spent time collecting debt instead. And that's not a good way to become a millionaire. And so we want to develop the mindset that will allow you to attract and keep the wealth that you have, and then learn how to take that wealth and use it to magnify your abundance. And that's what this program is designed to do for you. It's the first step in really helping you to cultivate a mindset where you really believe that you can do this, that you really feel it in your body. Because when I first started out saying, I'm going to be a millionaire, and then I would swallow, I'd be like, because the fear inside was like, that's never going to happen. Or I'm like, I'm going to be rich today and I'm going to conquer the world. And then a week later, I didn't want to get out of bed because I felt depressed and unmotivated. I was procrastinating. I couldn't figure out, how to get another customer if it saved my life. And so we would vacillate with these swings of up and down and up and down. Or we'll hit a certain goal and work really, really hard, with these false ideas that you should never sleep and you should just drown yourself in caffeine so that you can work, right? And all that does is burn people out, and it keeps you busy, but it doesn't necessarily keep you productive. So we hit those big milestones, and then all of a sudden we lose our drive. Is this all there is? I killed myself for this. I sacrificed my friends and my family and my health and everything else. And now I got to this point and that's all there is. And then all of a sudden we find ourselves depressed again. And so this program changes all of that. It really can give you a new lease on life, or a new way of approaching how you become successful and wealthy, because we're developing a mindset that is all about abundance and prosperity, but it's also about self-love, how we take care of ourselves, how we take care of others, and how we go through this world. Because as far as I know, we only get one trip through. And so we got to make it count. We got to create as many amazing experiences as possible. And some of your most amazing experiences will not be pleasurable ones. They'll be the gut-wrenching ones. They'll be the ones that punch you in the stomach and make you think, oh, how am I ever going to get through this? But that's where you learn. That's where you grow. That's where you attain wisdom. I want you to be a wisdom collector. We're going to be talking about that a lot. So this is what this program's all about. I'm going to help you feel like a millionaire by the end of this program.